So in this video, we're going to see the individual performances from the players and see how much they contribute individually towards the end result. Let's get into it. So now we see cameras on Bukayo Saka. Saka had a superb match, if I should say so myself. He kept on trying things, and we see the first goal went in. It was an own goal, wicked cross. And the worst thing about it, that these, as you can see, Saka's celebration. Oh, look at Saka's celebration. I'm in the way. Look at Saka's celebration. He's got the air out, and the reason being, those Tottenham fans in that section was giving it to him, saying that you let your country down when you missed the penalty. Yeah, you let your country down, and he heard all that, and he instantly. That's like, I'm telling you, you've never seen something backfire so quickly. As soon as they saying that on the corner, took the corner, goal. That's why he went like that. What are you saying? I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, but that's funny still. So we see Kai Havertz, King Kai, with an absolutely peach of a cross. You see Saka now controlling it. And that's another thing I'm saying, that high line does us the world of good. Keep going that high line whenever we play against Tottenham, because the players love it. At one moment, I see Odegaard peeling off the back of the defence and getting onto the end of a cross. I think it was from Havertz again. But someone from deep, either Havertz or Declan Rice, someone from deep done a long ball over the top. And then after he controlled it, it's like he turned around and then the pass got misplaced. But we see that Havertz is doing it now. We see Havertz does it, Saka does it, Martinelli does it, Trossard does it. So I love the fact that even Odegaard started getting involved now, because for me, people keep comparing him to Bergkamp, and if he stop playing like this, he will definitely be remembered like Bergkamp. If he start playing higher, like a second striker or something, more than a defensive mid. And this is it, that when Partey and Declan Rice is in the team is more solid, and now it allows someone like Odegaard to play his natural role, which is to always attack. And if he comes down in defense, it's because he wants to help the team from deep. He wants to be that passer from deep. Then Declan Rice can go higher. So the rotation is insane. Now you see, chop him. Nice goal, but can't hack it. Sometimes he plays a bit too. Look at this now. He knows that's gonna be a foul. Now this is why I think sometimes he take a touch to come back on himself, not to attack, because he knows it's gonna be a foul, because he knows his ability to draw that player for that player to come at the foul. But he didn't want to get any knocks. That's why I personally believe why he's not been playing at his level. For I think the middle part of the season, the beginning half, I think that he was exhausted, as well as it was frustrated with the tackles, but it wasn't so much as bad form. I think most of the first half of the season with Saka is just bad form, but in the second half, I can see that he wants to play, but I think that he didn't want to risk getting injured at a pivotal point in our season. So that's why I think that he might have been reserved in a few matches. But now we're seeing the Saka coming back down to the end part of the season. He was saving himself. Now we're seeing the real Saka, and I love to see it. Fire. So on to the next one. It's Tommy P. Tommy P is back in our team, and now we're so much better with him in it. Trying to get into the challenge, getting a foot on there, controlling the midfield. Nice turn out. What a pass. That's a nice pass from Tommy P. Nice touch. The match, he done a few misplaced pass. So it was Thomas Partey, in what I just made reference about the pass to Odegaard over the top. It was Thomas Partey. Odegaard taking it down, looking for a pass, didn't get it. So we see that Thomas Partey, and that's another stat that it's been proven that with the stats that Thomas Partey has passed more to Odegaard than Declan Rice and Jorginho put together, an average in a match. And last season we see that was a heavy part of our gameplay, but we didn't have Declan Rice. But even with Declan Rice, when Partey comes into the team, the ratio with Odegaard is still up there, still higher than those two. And we can't not look into that. That's a big deal. The simple reason being, we know that certain players get the best out of certain players. And I think that that's with Odegaard and Partey. They get the best out of each other by creating that interlink. Because we see we've got that with Saka and Benjamin White over the right hand side. We have that with Saka and Odegaard. But to have it deeper in midfield as well, connecting the whole midfield, because Declan Rice has it with Partey, the combativeness. And then when you take a look at the left hand side now, that's where we've been missing this season, compared to last season. When you take a look at Martinelli last season was on fire, him and Saka. But this season it's Trossard that's leading the charge. Trossard plays differently. Trossard is a more of a techie player. he can cut. He's got the skills. He's got the flair type. He's a flair type. Well, Martinelli is the speed type. So I believe that one of the big things that hit Arsenal this season with Timber being injured, and not just Arsenal, but Martinelli specifically, because Martinelli, I believe that was Arteta's plan to have Martinelli and Jurriën Timber play together while Jurriën Timber is overlapping Martinelli and vice versa. So perhaps I'll add Jurriën Timber's latest match in this video, or I might make a separate video just for that, because he played brilliant in that, and then you can see why. So spoiler alert from now, Jurriën Timber was playing the same position as Benjamin White, but on the left hand side, as a left back, as a left winger, as a left, whatever you want to call it, because he attacks so much that you can't even say left back. Just with Rice, you can't even say Rice is right back. Just like with Benjamin White, I can't say Benjamin White is right back, because when he attacks, sometimes he's an attacking mid, sometimes he's more advanced than Havertz, leading the striker, trying to catch the defender slipping, because they're not expecting it. Everyone's marking their man. They're not expecting a right back to be overlapping or surpassing the position of the striker. That's unheard of, and that's what we see Declan Rice. Imagine Martinelli having the support, because Benjamin White has the support of Saka. Saka has the support of Benjamin White and vice versa. So on the left hand side, Martinelli is not getting support from Kivior throughout the season. He was not getting the support from Zinchenko, because Zinchenko inverted a lot. So he goes to the left, but it's not as much as he inverted to central midfield. So Martinelli has been starving for someone like Timber. And hopefully with Kivior, with Tomiyasu, he does it a bit more. Tomiyasu attacks a bit more, but it's still not on the level as Jurriën Timber. And when you take a look at that video, you're gonna see why I said why. But anyway, let's get back into Thomas Partey's performance. Now, this was poor. This was absolutely poor from Thomas Partey. But this one, that was a good challenge for me. Look at it. I love it. The player was scared of him. He had to run the ball out of play. Brilliant tackle. Look at that pass as well. Determined, committed to make that pass. In tight spaces, you can rely on him. Oh my gosh. Tommy P. I love Tommy P. But when he's in our team, we're unstoppable. His passes. I tell people about his passes, man. Pinpoint accurate. Not to say that Jorginho is good, but Thomas Partey for me is... Look at this. I think we underestimate his little subtle passes as well. In midfield. Man, because he looks so classy. Even when he passes, he just looks classy. Nice tackle. Came from the rear view mirror with that one. Nice pass. Nice play. Sprinting back, can you get it? You fouled. That's a good foul to take though. So in this one, we've got the centre backs of centre backs in the league. In Europe, potentially these two pair together make an unstoppable, unbreakable team, unbreakable bond. The relationship they form, solid. Man, any Arsenal fan will be excited for the future of this club. In every area, we've got top talent. And they've got brilliant future potential as well. So it's not the fact that they're good now, but they're good as well. They're young and they're gonna be ones for the future in every department. And then improving in the summer. You know, see what we're cooking. So nice block by Gabriella. See Gabby on it looking for a pass. I love the way he comes in midfield and do those little passes in midfield, because you have to be a good passer as a defender to be in that position with the chance to clear the ball and waiting for the man to go in position for you to get to pass to him, especially being under pressure for the attack. Look at these play. This is why I think Didier Deschamps doesn't like William Saliba, because he plays out from the back like this and sometimes it can lead to an error. But I think Arteta rather us play like this than playing scared and kicking the ball. Look at these passes in midfield. Kai Havertz with those long legs, getting his foot around it and keeping retention of the ball. I love it, especially when we take risk like that and then it comes off. Brilliant challenge from William Saliba. Brilliant pass. What a pass by Saliba. Come off the ball. Or was that Gabriel? I think that was Gabriel. That ball actually looks like Gabriel. Nice header out. Nice pass in midfield. Look at that took out 3 players. I love those little passes in midfield. Well, that was a big one. Saying, you see now, Odegaard is linking up with Kai Havertz for the run. For me, that's what I was talking about when I said Odegaard potentially playing the second striker. You saw that run, and you saw the end of the run. That's reminiscent of Cardo, right? So this is what I'm saying, that I want to see us. I always want a tall player up front. If we can't get a striker that's tall, I don't mind Ollie Hopkins, because we've got Kai Havertz. Right now, he's got confidence. So you see him scoring headers. You see him holding up the ball because of his build. He might look skinny, but he can hold up the ball just as good as Tony and Osimhen. To me, he's good in the air as well. He's got everything. He's got older play. He's got everything. He's got nice little interchange with the team. He doesn't get greedy and try to hold on for the ball for too long. Yeah, I like Kai Havertz. I really like Kai, especially. He's not that old as well. Nice cutting, nice finish from Bukayo Saka. Absolutely magnificent finish. Nice passing for Gabriel. Control. This is what we just saw. With the tech from Kai is insane there. The tech from Kai was insane there, man. Nice goal. He got a goal. Nice header goal. He's attacking the left. He's attacking the right. He's just everywhere. He's a menace. A big tool menace. Header run to Martinelli. Tobias, a nice challenge. Look at this now. Taking the man on. I love that, because previously it would have just turned back. A few matches ago, what a touch, what a take. Brilliant, he drew the foul. A few matches ago, he would have done that. What a touch. The guys, this is Bayer Leverkusen Kai running over the shoulder. Man, for me, Kai Havertz was the man of the match. Can I say Kai was the man? It's between Kai and Saka. We all know that Saka had a superb match, but Kai, with that performance there, you can see that we've done Arteta and Edu done a superb job getting Kai to the club, because he's still young. He's going to only get better and better in this young team as well. Everyone's at the same age. Everyone is just happy with each other. There's no anger, there's no malice, there's no strife within the team, because that's one of Arteta's non-negotiable. I'm telling you, we're setting up a future for the next 20 years. I'm seeing Arsenal's going to be running things for the next 20 years. Remember, I said this now. We're going to take over from City, from Real Madrid, from Barcelona, from all them guys for the next 10 to 20 years. We're going to be running stuff in the Champions League as well. Mark my words. So now the last match, we have David Raya. Good pass from him. We all know what he done wrong, but I don't really blame him for that goal, to be fair. I'm kind of, it's not the fact that we won. Everyone is allowed a mistake. Nice claim in there. Everyone is allowed mistakes, especially a keeper that's been under pressure for so long in the beginning of the season. He came back to his feet, started doing good stuff, not making silly errors. He's improved, and then suddenly he was doing a basic routine pass, but just undercooked the pass. And I believe that could happen to anyone, right? It's just unfortunate that it happened to him, especially the fact that he's a goal. Look at these passes. This distribution have got so much better. Right to play his feet. Look at that landing on Saka's foot, right under his foot. This was his mistake. So after that moment, he still was making very good saves. Still was being strong in chances. His confidence didn't drop. Even after that, his confidence was still high. Look at these balls. He's still distributing. He's still coming for high claims. He's still sucking the ball. Nothing is wasted. What a touch by Kai. What a touch. Look at these claims. Brave, assertive. He's not letting anything go. Everything is all in. He's all in everything. Good defending from Saliba. Nice pass by Raya. Nice pass. Look at that. Almost landed on Kai at Kai's foot. Landed on the defender's head. Good block. Brilliant. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Help me on my journey to 10,000k. Goodbye.